Yo. Yo is a Chinese, English, and Korean surname. Origins. As an English surname, Yo is a toponymic surname meaning river, either for people who lived near one of the rivers Yao or any river in general. The word comes from Old English yi via Southwestern Middle English ya, yo, or yo. Variant spellings include yo and yao. As a Chinese surname, Yo is a spelling of the pronunciation in different varieties of Chinese of a number of distinct surnames listed below by their pronunciation in Mandarin Chinese. Yang traditional Chinese, Yang, simplified Chinese, Yang, spelled Yo, or Yo based on its Hokkien pronunciation Pei Jai Yan. Yao Chinese, Yao, spelled Yo or Yo based on its Hokkien pronunciation Pei Jai Iao. Rao traditional Chinese, Rao, simplified Chinese, Rao as a Korean surname. The revised romanization of Korean or spelling Yo Korean Yo could correspond to either of three modern surnames. Bayabchikyo, Bayabsigyo, Lu, Lit, the Yo character which means rule. The largest lineage with this surname is the Hamyang Yo clan. Na Yo, Yu, Lit, the Yo which means I. The largest lineage with this surname is the Uryongyo clan. Neo Yo Ru, lit, the Yo which means you. Additionally, two historical Korean surnames are also spelled Yo in revised romanization. Galyo Lai, lit, the Yo which means beauty. Namal Yo, Yu, lit, the Yo which means remaining, which originated from the Bayo kingdom. Statistics. Yo was the 13th most common Chinese surname in Singapore as of 1997, ranked by English spelling rather than by Chinese characters. Roughly 36,600 people, or 1.5% of the Chinese Singaporean population, bore the surname Yo. The 2000 South Korean census found 23,358 households and 65,196 people with the surnames spelled Yo in revised romanization, divided among 17,498 households and 56,692 people for Bayabchikyo, 5,000. According to statistics cited by Patrick Hanks, there were 29 people on the island of Great Britain and 20 on the island of Ireland with the surname Yo as of 2011. In 1881, there had been 1565 people with the surname in Great Britain, mainly in Devon, while in mid-19th century Ireland it was found primarily in Dublin and Kilkenny. The 2010 United States Census found 2,805 people with the surname Yo, making it the 11,272nd most common name in the country. This represented an increase from 2194, 12,858th most common in the 2000 census. In the 2010 census, about 55% of the bearers of the surname identified as Asian and 4/10 as white. It was the 871st most common surname among respondents to the 2000 census who identified as Asian. People. Chinese surnames. Chinese surnames: Yang traditional Chinese, Yang, simplified Chinese, Yang or Yao Chinese, Yao. Alvin Yeo Yang Kang Hai, born 1962, Singaporean lawyer, Korean 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 lawyer. Ben Yo Yang Long, born 1978, Singaporean actor. Yo Bi Yin Yang Mei Ying, born 1983, Malaysian politician. Yo Chiao Tong Yao Zhao Dong, born 1947, Singaporean politician. Danny Yo Yang Jun Wei, FL 1990s present, Singaporean television host. Edmund Yo Yang Yi Heng, born 1984, Malaysian filmmaker. George Yo Yang Rong Wen, born 1954, Singaporean former politician and Air Force Brigadier General. Gwendoline Yo Yang Shi Zion, born 1977, Singaporean-born American actress and niece of George Yo. Yo Jia Min Yang Jia Min, born 1999, Singaporean badminton player, Jamie Yeo Yang Yi Lin, born 1977, Singaporean media personality. Jerry Yeo Yang Wei Lai, born 1986, Singaporean actor. Jocelyn Yeo Yang Wei Ling, born 1979, Singaporean swimmer. Yeo Kang Lion Yang Jing Lion, died 1960, Chinese-born Singaporean founder of Yeo Hiap Seng. KK Yeo Yang Ki Kin, born 1952, Malaysian-born American Bible scholar, 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 scholar. Hui Pin Yo Yang Gui Bin, Ifel, 1976 present, Indonesian classical pianist. Yo Ning Hong Yang Lin Feng, Ifel, 1970-1994, Singaporean politician. Filipio Yang Lai Guo, born 1946, Singaporean bureaucrat. Richard Yeo Scientist Yang Rui Kai, FL 1953-2000, Chinese-American scientist best known for his research on disposable diapers. Vivian Yeo Yang Xiu Hui, born 1984, Malaysian actress. Yo Yan Yan Yang Yan Yan, born 1977, Malaysian actress. Korean surnames. Korean, Yo Hanya, Lu Yu Ru Lai, or you, 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 or you. Yo Bong Hun, born 1994, South Korean football midfielder, 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 football midfielder, 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 midfielder. Yobam Kaya Yobiamju Yufan Kui, born 1962, South Korean football midfielder, 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 Korean football midfielder, 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 Yo 1, stage name of Yo Chang-gu Yokan-gu Lu Chang-ju, born 1996, South Korean singer and actor. Yo In Hyuk FL 2013 present, South Korean a cappella singer. Yo Ho Hyan Yo Ho Hyun, Lu Huik Xuan, born 1994, South Korean actor, 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 Korean actor. South Korean actor, Korean actor, Korean actor, Korean actor, Korean actor. Yo Hong Chol Yo Heng Seol, Lu Hongji, born 1971, South Korean gymnasts. Yeo Hoon Min Yo Hen Min, born 1991, South Korean singer, former member of UKISS. Yo H1 Woong Yo Hwanang, Lu Huan Xing, born 1998, South Korean singer, member of ONEUS. Yo Hyo Jin Yo Hyajin, Yuzayo Zhen, born 1983, South Korean football defender. Yo Hyun Soo Yo Hyun Soo, born 1982, South Korean actor. Yo Jingu Lu Jinju, born 1997, South Korean actor. Yo Kab Soon Yogap Sun, born 1971, South Korean sport shooter. Yo Min Jeong voice actress Yo Min Jeong, FL, 2000 present, South Korean voice actress. Yo Myung Yong Yo Myung, Lu Ming Long, born 1987, South Korean football goalkeeper. Yo Oh Hyun Yu Hyun, born 1978, South Korean volleyball player. Yo Ok Yuk, Lai Yu, Korean woman poet of the Joseon Kingdom, which fell in 108 BC. Yeoreum, born 1989, South Korean football midfielder, 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 football midfielder, 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 midfielder. Yo Sang-yeopyo Sing-yeon, born 1984, South Korean speed skater. Yo Seung-won Yo Seung-won, Lee Cheng-yuan, born 1984, South Korean football forward, 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 all forward, all forward, 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 all forward, 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 forward. Yo Sung-hee Yo Seong-hee Lee Cheng-hai, born 1987, South Korean football defender. Yo Yu-gil Yaojil Lu Yu-jai, 1567–1632, Joseon Dynasty scholar official. Yo Ui Sun Yoesin, Lu Yi-sun, FL 15th century, Joseon Dynasty civil minister, or minister. Victoria Yo Juian, born 1981, South Korean soprano. Yo Woon Hyung Yeon Hyun, Lu Yun Heng, 1886–1947, Korean politician. Yo Woon K Yeonjai, Lu Yun-jai, 1942–2009, South Korean actress. Yo Woon Kan Yangan, Lu Yun-kun, born 1974, South Korean field hockey player. Other people with other surnames spelled Yo, or people for whom the Chinese characters of their names are not available. Albie Yo, born 1936, Australian rules football. Alfred Yo, British politician 1863–1928, British politician and businessman. Alfred Yo, Australian politician 1890–1976, member of the New South Wales Legislative Assembly. Brian Yo, born 1944, English former footballer. Caitlin Yo FL, 2006 present, Australian film score composers. Dylan Yo, born 1986, Canadian ice hockey player, key player. Douglas Yo, born 1955, American symphony trombonist and professors. Edward Rowe Yo, 1742–1782, British politician, Member of Parliament for Coventry. Elliot Yo, born 1993, Australian football player for the West Coast Eagles. Frank Ashe, 1832–1888, British industrialist and Liberal politician. Gerald Francis Yo, 1845–1909, Irish physiologists. Harriet Yo FL, 2012 present, British trade unionists. Issa Yo, born 1994, Australian rugby league player. Eva Yo, born 1939, Canadian politician in Manitoba. James Yo, shipbuilder 1789–1868, Cornish-born shipbuilder, merchant, farmer, and political figure in Prince Edward Island. James Yo, politician 1827–1903, merchant, shipbuilder, ship owner, and Canadian Member of Parliament for Prince Edward Island. James Lucas Yo, 1782–1818, British naval commander who served in the War of 1812. John Yo, 1837–1924, Canadian parliamentarian. Jonathan Yo, born 1970, British portraitists. Joseph Yo, born 1983, Filipino professional basketball player. Justin Yo, Australian rugby league player. player, 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 player. Cristiano Eiffel, 2013 present. Canadian television journalists. Leonard Yeo, English politician, died 1586. Member of Parliament for Totnes. Lindsay Yeo Eiffel, 1970s present. New Zealand radio host. Mike Yeo, born 1974. American ice hockey coach, an ice hockey coach, an ice hockey coach, hockey coach. Norman Yeo, 1886, 1950, Australian rules footballer. Peter Yeo, born 1947, Australian rules footballer. Peter M. Yeo, born 1963, American diplomat. Richard Yeo C., 1720-1779, British medalist and chief engraver at the Royal Mint. Rick Yeo Eiffel, 1962-2005, Canadian ice hockey coach. Simon Yeo, born 1973, English former footballer. Tim Yeo, born 1945, British politician and Member of Parliament. Walter Yeo, 1890-1960, English World War I sailor and early plastic surgery patient. William Yeo, 1896-1972, Australian, ex-service leader, farmer and soldier. Soldier.